orange. Okay. Hey, Coach, I got this half tea and half lemonade, and then this lollipop Barbie I seen on YouTube. Can you tell me if this is good for me as far as my weight, my nutrition, and the goals that we're setting for me to decrease weight?
Okay, I would say no, not
Okay,
really.
show
Okay,
me.
because if you look at this, all right. So check this out right here.
Okay,
We
let's
have
see
to-
what it is first. It's
We
half
have to. So
sweet.
this is the half. This is the what is this? The Hauser, and it even says light on here. Half tea, half lemonade. Okay. Now here's the thing. This is all good marketing
Okay.
right here because it's like light. Everybody
Okay.
thinks light, thinks, go, yeah, this is going to be great. Okay, no problem. But when you actually look at this on the ingredients, you have to become an avid label reader.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do ingredients, and then we're also gonna do the nutritional facts as far as the carbs, protein breakdown. Okay, so the calories that's in this drink. Okay, and this is basically just a 12-ounce can. Okay, so 11.5-ounce can.
Okay.
Calories that are in here are 80. All right. Now, 0 fat.
Okay.
All right. You have 0 protein.
Okay.
You have 19 grams of carbs in here.
Okay.
And when you look at the total sugars that are in here, the total sugars are 18 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Okay, which is a pretty significant amount. Now, when you look at the breakdown of the ingredients, now you won't be able to, maybe not be able to actually see it on here, but I'll just read it out. Okay, it says premium brewed blend of black tea. Okay, using filtered water. And then the very next ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. Right.
Yeah.
So glucose, fructose syrup. Okay. So that's like for people that are wanting to get healthier, wanting to do better, and that's the second ingredient. So now, and I don't know the exact breakdown, obviously, because I don't know exactly what they put in here. But when it comes to nutrition labels like this, the ingredients labels, they have to put this in here. This is a law by how much of this stuff is in here. So they got tea going first, high fructose corn syrup going second. That means the majority of this can, yep, it could be tea, but the very next ingredient, with it being high fructose corn syrup, bam,
Sugar.
that's a lot of sugar. And the high fructose corn syrup, it messes with your insulin, up, down, insulin spikes, all kinds of problems. So this is not a good thing that we want to be drinking on here.
Okay.
So.
Well, the lollipop
Now, the
Barbie.
lollipop Barbie,
I seen
okay,
them
we
people
got-
who had bariatric surgery and people who lost weight. They be saying that. They show
Okay, so the Lollipop Barbie, peaches and cream, okay, 12-ounce can. So let's take a look at what we got here. All right. So on this can, we got 50 calories. We have 0 fat. We have 0 protein. We have 17 grams of sugar.
Oh, man.
I mean, excuse me, 17 grams of total carbs, excuse me.
That's still high.
We have 9 dietary fiber. Okay, so that's not bad. And then it says total sugars at 5. Okay, so let's see what their ingredients are.
Okay.
All right, so, okay, so they're actually trying and working on doing a little bit better because their ingredients are carbonated water.
That's the first one?
Yeah, so carbonated water. So which makes sense, okay, because the majority of this is a drink, so it is going to have carbs, it is going to have water, and the carbonation, it just makes it fizzy, so it makes it to most people, a lot of people like, and especially young people like that fizz, that taste on there. Okay. Then it has Olive Mart, so what is this kind of root fiber, chicory, so cassava, and I may be pronouncing that wrong. Cassava root fiber is the second ingredient, and then chicory root inulin. All right, and then Jerusalem artichoke inulin.
It sounds so healthy.
Actually, this overall is not that bad. It really isn't, because as I'm looking at the ingredients that are on here, this really isn't that bad overall because of the amount of fiber that it has in here. It is actually, you know, and there's only 5 grams of total sugar. So for this particular can, I wouldn't say it's you know, super bad, not at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't say.
What
Now,
about the
I wouldn't be,
carbs?
So the carbs that are on here is 19 grams of total carbs.
Okay.
But what happens is part of that is also 9 grams of fiber, and your body needs a lot of fiber. And the second ingredient in here is a fiber ingredient.
Okay.
And so that in and of itself is like, okay, yeah, I could deal with that. Okay. And then it's got artichoke, it's got a lot of, so overall, I would say I wouldn't drink this like every day, but one every now and again, you know, I don't
once
think,
a week?
yeah, I don't think would hurt you. Yeah. One every now and again, you know, and they even wind up, you know, and they even have Himalayan pink salt in here.
Oh,
you know,
which
different
good for
ingredients.
inflammation.
So yeah. So I mean, so overall, I wouldn't say this is all that bad. So
Okay. So we have one yes, one possible. Just like I'm playing a hand.
This is
I
not
mean,
a
one
possible.
no.
This is a no. It ain't a possible. That's a no.
Okay.
That's
One
just,
no
that's
and
just
one
a, yeah.
possible.
One
Okay.
no, one possible. Yeah.
That possible can really make or break your game.
Yeah. So yeah. So for this one, yeah, I'd say, you know, overall, if I had this maybe like once a week or something. Now, me personally, I wouldn't drink it. Okay, I wouldn't drink it. But if somebody's really like, they got a sweet tooth, they got this, that, and the other, they just gotta have this thing, you know. Okay, I'd say, you know, if you had this maybe once a week and stuff like that, because with it'll bring your insulin levels up some, but it's not. But with that fiber, it's also when it comes to the changes in your body and stuff like that, it is actually going to help out some.
Okay, so in my quest, and
Now, if
Should
I was
Deborah
saying,
Matthews
should Deborah Matthews drink this? No.
okay,
I would
then.
say, should Deborah Matthews
Okay.
drink this? No, I would not have Deborah Matthews drinking this.
Okay, great. So that's what Deborah Matthews is going to do. She's not going to drink it.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Coach, for that. Okay. Well, hold on a second, because I got another one, which I seen once again on YouTube. Y'all know if it's on YouTube and Facebook, it's got to be true. So I got these Skittles water enhancers, and okay, you want to see this? I got my boiled egg.
Boiled egg, right?
And
Okay,
so
I see
that's
that.
protein, but I didn't eat the yellow. I got some raisins. Should I continue to add raisins? Yay or
Okay,
nay?
so raisins have a lot of, okay, and here's the thing. We want to become an avid label reader. So we're going to look at this one first, and then we're going to look at the raisins on here, okay? Now, and I've never seen this one before, these
Yeah, I
Skittle
didn't
deals on
either.
there. Artificially flavored, low-calorie drink mix. Okay, let's get back to the ingredients part, because the front is all marketing. This is all that makes it look good, sound good, you know, low-calorie
YouTube.
drink mix, okay, stuff like that. Now, when we actually get to our ingredients, let's see what the ingredient breakdown is. And it doesn't have it on here. See,
on the
okay,
box.
see outer box for nutrition facts. Okay, so we can't even tell what's on there for nutrition facts.
What about?
All right, but now we get to the raisins. for a
Okay.
second. Okay, now this little box of raisins right here. Okay, so you see this here? Here, little box of raisins. Okay, this is 1 ounce.
Okay.
Now, when you look at this, okay, it has 22 grams of carbs.
Oh, that's high.
Yes, very high. 1 gram of fiber.
Oh,
18 grams of sugar. Okay.
What?
Now it's 0 to, because what it is when raisins are made, they basically it's you know what it is. It's dried up grapes. So for the amount, now think about this. If you had this little itty bitty thing of raisins, this is like for like a child size. An adult is gonna like flow through these raisins. Boom. They're gonna be eating them. You're gonna have to like take any type of hunger sensation away. You probably have to eat like 2-3 boxes of these raisins and stuff. And so because it's taken out all the sugar, it's dried up the grape and everything. So that's why the total sugars, the total carbs, and it's only got 1 gram of fiber. So this is not going to be something that's going to help to smooth out your insulin levels. It's all about hormones when it comes to our body and when it comes to our nutrition. What's it doing to our insulin levels? What's it doing to our hormones, sugar cycles, stuff like that, protein, different things like that. So when we're doing this is actually a lot of sugar for the amount and for the small amount of, you know, nutrition that you're doing. I mean, look at this. That ain't even,
Palm size.
Even the palm of my hand, you know,
Yeah.
doing that. You could do better as far as some type of a snack goes.
This is pistachios with lime.
Okay, so pistachios are generally good. Okay, so most of the nut families, so pistachios, walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, they have a lot of good fats to
But
them.
I can only eat this a fourth of a cup at dinner time. Fats, greens, and protein.
Right.
So, and that's only if I don't put the cooking spray. I have to cook it in water or something, because that's the formula.
Yeah, so with the I mean, you can sprinkle these onto like a salad or something, or you could put these with your greens and stuff like that. So you could you could take like a nice good size with your greens. Okay, so you got your greens here. You could take your protein, put your protein on. It could be, you know, your chicken, your beef, your lean meats and stuff that are on there. You can have that on there, and then these being your good quality fats, then you can sprinkle them on with a 0 calorie, no calorie type of dressing, and now you've got all your stuff that you need. You got your veggies, which is going to have the fiber in it, which is going to help out with your hormones, keeping the insulin levels, because we don't want to get that insulin spike from having too much sugar. So that's what
should I eat these raisins?
I wouldn't put them on. I wouldn't necessarily put them onto my salads and stuff like that again, because of the total amount.
Yes
of
or
sugar.
no? Should I eat these?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop buying them.
I would not put these on there. Yep. So, because that's a whole lot of sugar for a little bit of
Great.
raisin.
So I know that celery is okay. I typically like to eat it with peanut butter or salt and pepper. But what I did is I put my sea salt back in the kitchen, because what I was tending to do is put sea salt on food as I'm eating it. But I'm gonna stop doing that. I've stopped doing that already.
Stopped doing that already.
So
okay,
yes,
yeah.
okay.
So and celery is good because this is like, it's got a good amount. It's got almost 0 calories to it. Okay, it does have some calories. I don't remember what the amount is off the top of my head, obviously, but it does have a lot of good. It does have almost 0 calories, and the amount of fiber that it has in here. This is like what they call almost a negative calorie food. It takes your body more to break this down than the amount of calories that you're actually consuming with it. Okay. So, and I'm gonna just throw numbers out here. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but I'm just throw some numbers out. Let's say that in this amount of celery that you got here, that it is 5 calories. Okay. But it takes your body to actually break this down in your system. Usually it takes 10 calories worth of energy in order to break it down. Okay, so basically this is like what they call like a negative calorie food. Basically your body has to work harder to break this down than it does when you consume it, when you eat it and stuff like that. So yeah, you can have this sliced up and put into a salad and do that all day long, no problem.
I just eat it like that and carry it with me. Just so when it says 1.5 apple, that means if I want to have breakfast in the carb category, cut that apple in half and eat 1.5.
Take a look. We'll have to take a look and see if for the breakdown, because if you go to the standard, what's the proper word I'm looking for? If you go to your measurements, on there, and it'll actually kind of say how many, like what a half a cup is in ounces, or what a cup is in ounces, what a half a cup is in ounces, or grams, or different things like that, and you do your measurements that way. So because then that will get, because apples vary in different. You got apples that are this big, somebody can say 1.5. You got apples that are this big, tiny, 1.5. So it's not necessarily the 1.5, but it's what it's going to break down into the ounces, or into the grams, or into the something like that.
Because when I put the bowl on my food scale, it don't even weigh it until you put the food in there.
Right.
So I can't. Because I thought it meant 1.5 of an apple. I'm like, I'm gonna waste a whole half an apple. So thank you, Coach.
So go with the like whatever the ounces is, or grams, or something like that when you break it down that way, because it'll say like a half a cup, or it'll say 1 cup or something like that. So you can use that, and that'll give you a better
Makes
breakdown.
sense. If I don't ask, I won't know.
Right. Exactly.
I won't understand, and that's the thing. I got to keep asking so I'll be able to understand.
That you know what's going on.
Okay, so thank you. So I'm on the right track. I know not to. I mean, I just have like 15 of these. So I'm just eating cereal, and I just eat the number. But That's what I have. So I like
Right.
how you
And
say
then-
eat what's available to me, and then keep adding the nutrition, the better things
Right.
in.
Yeah, we're getting rid of the old. Yeah, some folks, they'll go to the extremes. If they got a bunch of junk in their house, like we've talked about, boom, they'll get rid
Throw
of
it away.
bam, just throw it away. Okay, I'm starting fresh. I'm starting new. Other people, when their finances, they don't have the ability. I mean, I can't throw this away. I just spent $100 on all of this stuff. So then I have them start cycling out.
Yes.
They getting rid of they're in here, they're working, they're
Yes.
training, but they're getting rid of the old
Exactly.
stuff, and then we're
And
getting into
I'm not ashamed. I went to the food pantry to Urban Ministries, and I let them know I'm watching my weight. So please don't give me anything that's not gonna help me with that. And they gave me a whole lot of those little beans that Gambarzo beans.
Oh,
I mean, a
Gambarzo beans,
lot
yeah.
of them. So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they don't have
those
to
are
give
good.
me other stuff that's not consistent, and then over here they gave me a case of the keto yogurt, but it was a better choice than something
Than having
else.
something else.
So I
Right.
appreciate that, and
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
just like they gave me a lot of ramen noodles. I put that in the box to give to somebody whose kid eats that because I don't eat
ramen,
that.
Yeah, ramen noodles.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Coach. I appreciate that.
And the
Thank you,
garbanzo
Dan.
beans are awesome. They're amazing because
Yes.
you can make bean dips out of them. You can make hummus out of them. You
Yes.
can do all kinds of stuff, which will
Yes.
give you a good amount of fiber. It'll give you a good protein breakdown, all of that. So that's
Okay,
fine.
excellent.
That's excellent.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.